Hello and welcome to Into the Blue Channeling with myself, Sarah Evans. Today I think we have a fun guest coming, maybe this lady, Quan Yin. Let's get started. Okay, so before we launch into the channeling with the Pleiadian Group of 9 and Quan Yin, I wanted to just say thanks to everyone who signed up for the Black Friday deal. It is such a wonderful experience to be meeting with my listeners of this podcast, and I just love it, and it's every session is completely unique, but we do so much amazing work in each session. So thank you so much. To anyone who has found this channel and likes it, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, as I noticed that at least 50% of people watching these videos are not subscribers, so please go ahead and subscribe. It really helps me and the podcast to do so. And what else I want to talk about? Oh, I wanted to take a moment to talk about ascension symptoms. Maybe we'll hear from the PG9 on this topic, but there's a lot happening at the moment energetically, so please take good care of yourselves. If you're feeling increased sensations of dizziness, nausea, headaches, things like that, then know that it shall pass, and do some grounding materials. Maybe do a Reiki session. Actually, I have a Reiki recording specifically for ascension symptoms. Maybe I'll share the link below if you'd like to do that. As well, I'll share with you that I used to get so many headaches and so many migraines. I used to get migraines most weeks, and this went on for years. And what it actually was my third eye I wasn't acknowledging my third eye, and the visualizations that I was seeing, I wasn't acknowledging it. And when I realized, I am seeing spirit, I'm seeing the other side, I'm receiving messages via images, the migraines and headaches and everything completely abruptly stopped for me. So I just want to say that to anyone who might be having a bit of a third eye situation, to be receptive that it might be signs from your spirit team, okay? And that might help a great deal. Yes. I'll say as well, I have a really fun remote Reiki healing coming up towards the end of this month, but it's right before Christmas. I'm blanking on the date, but I'll put it in the link in the notes as well. But it's going to be a really interesting session. If you watched my webinar about my own experience with the Akashic Records and becoming a channel through the Akashic Records, I did mention about the ability to quantum heal through the quantum Virgo, approaching different timelines to heal across timelines, and that's something we're going to be doing in that Reiki session, which is available to anyone to attend via Learn It Live. And I would love to see more of my subscribers from Into Blue Channeling having some Reiki healing with me, because it's all connected and all very helpful. Okay, that's the end of what I wanted to say. So let's begin. I'll open my Akashic Records and let's connect. So please can we connect to the Pleiadian Group of 9. Let's say hello, greetings. Greetings to all of the new listeners who have just found this channel. To reintroduce ourselves, we are the Pleiadian Group of 9, or the Pleiadian Council of Light. We use these terms interchangeably. And we are from the 9th dimensional consciousness. And we're from the Pleiades star cluster, which is very far. It's 444 light years from your planet Earth. And we want to reintroduce ourselves because we're going to be making ourselves more known very soon. In fact, if you have been following the 3-Eye Atlas, which has been misnamed as the Comet Atlas, you will have noticed that a lot of unusual aspects have been happening according to the orbit of the 3-Eye Atlas, its trajectory around the Sun, and now we are moving towards Jupiter. We say we because this Atlas craft is indeed a craft. It is a Pleiadian mothership heading through your solar system for the highest good of all those inhabiting all of the planets. This isn't just about planet Earth, and this is certainly not just about humanity, although humanity are highly activated through this process. We are also working to uplift all creatures, all animals, plant life, and Mother Earth herself, Gaia, and also across your solar system, all other planets and entities living, inhabiting those throughout your galaxy and beyond. We have been sent to provide upgrades and activations. And we confirm there has been some cases of people, humans through your sleep, traveling onto the craft for activations. We can also confirm at this time that we activated your sun and the transport around the sun and from behind the back, from your angle of the sun, we are activating. And Sarah perceived this as turning the sun purple. Yes, that is correct. Ultraviolet frequency is the highest light frequency, and we were sending through our technology, we were sending rays from the sun of that frequency towards the planet Earth. Others have perceived the rays of sunlight to be shining all the colours of the rainbow, the full light spectrum. This is also correct. So if you have been observing these things, you are spot on. And if you have been wondering and getting excited by all of the news reports about the Atlas, yes, there is a reason for that too. Come along for the ride, enjoy the excitement, the giddiness, for a lot is now happening and will be continuing to happen. We also would like to speak to you briefly about the potency of this time. We want everybody to be fully aware of your ability to manifest the outcomes for your highest good and for the highest good of your community. From now on, humans will be even more capable to envision and manifest the reality of your choosing. So use these gifts wisely. Experiment. You can visualize and embody the reality that you wish for, and it can be yours. Many of those listening, many of these your listeners will be aware of the magical ways and of using manifestation tools. And many of you listening will be fully aware and have appreciation for the ability to use these tools for your own will. The degree to which all of this and more will be becoming easier for you is profound. We're entering a period of an explosion of consciousness, and also an explosion of ability. Now is not the time to think small. Now is not the time to stay in a small box. Now is not the time to be in lower vibrations. Instead, we encourage you to get as excited as possible, to use the local term, get as delulu as possible, be delusional, and make choices that will propel you towards the reality of the new earth. The new earth is such a beautiful environment where there is so much unity, harmony, compassion and love. And you can walk like you're already on New Earth. You can choose with the things that you do and the thoughts that you have. You can propel yourself towards this New Earth consciousness. You can set the intention, I embody New Earth consciousness right now. And then take steps to think of how you would operate your daily life if you were already on New Earth, and make all the small changes you need to step into that reality right now. It's a very exciting time, and we applaud you for getting this far. This has been a phenomenally challenging year for most. There has been many things that you've had to release, to let go of, people that you've had to say goodbye to, and this has been immensely difficult. But well done. You have made it. You have made it through this year of the snake. You have shed skin. You have released what doesn't serve you. You've stepped away from those no longer in alignment with you. And the future is very bright. Thank you. Okay, and so the Pleiadian 9 are stepping back, and I have now for something slightly different. We are inviting into the space Quan Yin, who is the Buddha Vista of compassion. And she enters glowing this beautiful light pink light. She has like a aura and a resonance of pink. She's coming in prayer position with her hands, and she has a very gentle smile upon her face, and she is wearing robes and also a veil, but it's lifted up. There's like a, yes, like in this book, her veil is kind of raised with her hair in an elaborate manner. Welcome, Quan Yin. She's acknowledging that I've worked with her on my Reiki healings. So she acknowledges that she's already been working with me, but we've never actually had a conversation before. So this is new. She says she wishes to share messages of deep love and compassion for all. So Quan Yin is sharing with me that the experiences that you've had this year is like a huge wave coming in off the coast, a huge, almost like a tidal wave coming in and crashing down. And so we've experienced a lot of chaos and confusion and the crashing down, the destruction through this wave. But then it retreats back and it's drawing back everything with its cleansing tide. It's cleansing away everything that needed to be released, to be let go of. And after the wave, the ground, the sand is clear and still and peaceful. So she encourages you to realize that through the events of this year, you've had a cleansing, you've had a release of a lot. And she wanted to show this as a wave, as water, to reflect upon the amount of tears that have been shed this year. She says that crying, the release of tears, is hugely healing. She says if you have not yet released any tears, she invites you to let them roll now. Releasing the energy from around the tear ducts also is a form of unblocking. Let the energy flow, let the emotions release, to unblock and allow them to cleanse away. She wishes to send you a quick healing moment. She is embracing you, particularly around your chest and heart space. She's taking your heart, a very gentle caress. Acknowledging everything that you have been sad about, everything that has been a challenge. And she holds your heart with the deepest and sincerest love and the most light compassion. And she's infusing your heart with this tenderness, with the energy of pure love. She's activating the heart center, and she invites you to also send loving thoughts and activate the heart centers of all those around you. And they in turn activate their heart centers and send love out to those that they connect with. And there's a gradual ripple effect of this beautiful heart energy that's flowing out and out and out across more and more people, like a cleansing wave. Thank you. She says that is her transmission for today, but she's available if anyone wishes to call upon her. She's very readily available. You can close your eyes and envisage the most tender, light pink, and she will come. Thank you. All right, and that's the end of this episode today. I hope you found it to be useful. And please do check out the questions and answers episodes. I've noticed that fewer people listen to these. They are just as powerful. They might be about particular questions that the audience has asked, but the answers are often incredibly useful for everybody. So I invite you, if you've not already done so, to go click in to the question and answer episodes, for there are such treasures in there as well. Otherwise, take good care of yourself. Wishing you well in this December and onwards. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to Into the Blue Channeling. Please do like and subscribe to receive about our upcoming episodes. See you next time.